Let me fix the mic. Oh, so I wish you were here. Oh, I wish you every day. How to move on, and you don't really know how to move on. Let me get straight to the point. Block them. When I was younger and immature, I used to think like, oh, blocking someone is going to show that you're weak, like you can't deal with it, so you're blocking them. Actually, you know what? You blocking them means you are no longer giving them the access. If you have decided you don't want that person or that energy in your life, just block them. Don't stalk them. Don't keep going and scrolling your Instagram, searching their name and seeing what they post. Like, are they like talking shit about me? Are they portraying me as a bad person? Are they portraying I'm the villain in the story? Do they still love me? Do they still care about me? It doesn't matter, because you have decided that you do not want that person in your life. So what they think of you, how they feel of you, how they show you to the world doesn't matter. Stop giving them access to your life. They don't need to know what's going on in your life. Blocking them from all the access that you have is one of the most powerful thing that you can do to move on. You have had shared the same path, but you are no longer going towards the same path, so it doesn't matter what they think of you. It doesn't matter how they feel of you. In order for you to break through, in order for you to move on from a person, you need to break the old patterns. You need to break the old habits that you had. One of the habits would be constantly checking their social media. It means you are still giving them the privilege of living in your mind, which you don't need. Your past is taking up the space that you should be actually investing for your present. Don't do that. Just don't do that. Okay, block them. It's okay. You have the power. It's on you. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter what they think of you. Believe me on this. Just believe me on this. I don't know about people out there, but I personally do not believe in being friends after being in a very long term relationship. I think that is a difficult way for you to take to move past a person. You have had your chance, you have had your time, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. It's okay. You may have had the most shared the most amazing things together, but it's about time to move on. You were good before you met them. You are going to do fine after them. You get it? And the reason you are going to be fine with or without them is because you have yourself. For yourself. You have yourself. Who else do you need? You have yourself. You are the energy. You are the love. You are always going to find love because you are the love. Give it a month or 2 months. Don't listen to any of their voice notes. Don't read the messages that you have had. Don't go through their social media page. Don't talk about them. Don't even give yourself the space to remember things that you do not want in your life anymore. I saw this in one of the podcasts of Mel Robbins, and she said, let them be. Like, that is one of the most powerful thing that you can actually adapt. I'm not even joking. Like, let them be. Let them be whoever they want to be. Let them show whoever they want to be. Let them think of you whatever they want to think. You choose grace, you choose peace, you choose to move on. You have better things ahead, and in order for you to attract better opportunities, in order for you to attract better things, you got to be better. Let me explain to you why not giving them the access to you is so important. If you hang out with four broke person, you're going to be one of it next. If you hang out with four failures, you're going to be one of it next. I think that rule applies to relationship as well. You choose a partner with no confidence, and you're gonna turn out into someone who is losing your confidence as well. You choose a partner who is broke, and they are probably make you go broke as well. You choose a partner who doesn't have a personality, and they are probably gonna be imitating your personality, and you will probably be losing your personality. You date someone who is very introverted, and you will see yourself starting to become introvert. Well, I'm telling that by my experience, okay? Okay, another way of how you can actually move on from the long term relationship after you have broken up is by doing things that you have always wanted to do. Focusing on things that you can fix, focusing on things that you can change. Like, come on, you have tried being the Bob the Builder and tried to fix someone who you can't fix, because it doesn't work that way. You can't fix another person, you can't change another person. The only thing that you can change is yourself. First things first, grieve about it and take some time to actually process it. But once you have processed that, once you have ugly cried about it, once you have grieved enough about it, because I understand breaking up from a very long term relationship is similar to like experiencing death. It is a death of a relationship. It is. So you will have to grieve. It is natural for you to grieve. It is natural for you to cry. It doesn't mean that the world is going to end. It is not. During the grieving process is where you block them from everything. It don't bring it to the present. Once you have gone through that process, the next thing you should do is focus on what you can fix. You have always wanted to like learn swimming. Go register for the swimming class. Fix or develop your character. You have always wanted to be this person. You have always wanted to be someone who's so confident. You have always wanted to be someone who does podcasts. You have always wanted to be someone who help other people by sharing how you feel. Start small. Start by talking to your friends. Start by just sticking the camera on the mirror, look into the camera and talk whatever you feel. Things that you can control are the things within yourself. The things that you can control are things within yourself. Don't try to take control of another person. You can't. Even, okay, let me give you another example. You might have a goal of like, okay, I'm gonna do a 30 days challenge. I'm gonna like work out every day and I'm gonna be fit and ripped. A week later or 2 weeks later, you might see yourself sliding off. Suddenly have something coming up, so you might like skip the challenge, or it's okay, I'll skip this day. Even when you can't control your inner self, even when it's so hard for you to fix your internal issue, even if it's so hard for you to stick to a plan and fix something that is fixable, how do you think fixing another people is going to work? It's not. It's not going to work. They need to think of fixing themselves, and that is when they will fix. You can't fix another person, Bob the Builder. You can't. Okay, stop being Bob the Builder and start being Bob the Builder for yourself. Build yourself. Work with your internal issue. Work with your trauma. Heal yourself. Control the things within yourself, and you will attract the people who are worthy. Stop being busy wanting to fix another person. Stop being busy of wanting to control other people's perception on you. You are always going to be stuck in the loop. You are always going to be stuck with them. You are always going to be stuck with the memories and thoughts of them if you are not busy fixing yourself. And you will never be able to move on. That is why some people, they can't move on even if it has been like 3 years or 4 years or 5 years, and you can see they are still hung up on that person. It is because they are not doing their inner work, but they are so busy trying to control the situation, which is something that they can't even control. And then another way for you to move on is you need to let go and change the pattern. You need to break the pattern, break the thoughts, and you need to unlearn everything that you have had with that person. If you have been with a person who is emotionally not intelligent, accused, accuse, accusation, accusation, accuse, right? Yeah. And someone constantly repeats to you that, oh, you are not understanding, you never understand me, you never listen to me. At one point, you would actually start believing it. You would start believing that you are that kind of a person. And that is the things that you need to unlearn. You have to unlearn the things they have thought about you. If you have been with a person who is who doesn't have a strong personality or personality at all, they might have told you that you're too much, and they might have been reflecting all your flaws, showing it to your face, and making you feel like, am I that? Is that me? Is that how I act? Is that how I behave? And you need to unlearn that. It's very easy to say that, oh, you need to unlearn that. I am in the process as well. And how I unlearn that is by journaling. I write down how I feel, how I see myself every day. So when you write down your thoughts of how, what is your perception of yourself, what is your values, how do you see yourself, you actually get a very clear picture of who you are. When you are in a relationship and you are in love with the person, it is natural for you to believe whatever that they say about you. Okay, even though when it hurts, even when deep down you know that is not who you are, but when they tell you this is you, it is natural for you to believe in that, which is why it is so important to date a person with personality, which is why it's important to date a person who have confidence, which is why it is important to date a person who knows what they want, because they wouldn't be busy picking out your flaws. They would be busy doing their internal work. I said what I said. It is very important for you to unlearn person's perspective of you. You need to be self aware of who you are. If deep down you know this is that one character that I should fix, fix it. No matter if it's a good attitude, it's a bad attitude, it's a good thing, it's a bad thing, you need to be self aware of what's happening within you. And how you figure it out is not by talking to another person, it's not by sharing this with your friend, like, do you think I'm this person, do you think I should do this? Don't do that. What you should do is take a piece of paper or take a book. I have a journal where I write down every single day of how I feel, what I do, and how I feel about it. What are the things that I think I can fix, and what should I do to fix it? You should reflect with yourself. You should talk to yourself. If it's hard for you to talk to yourself, write it down in a book and reflect it every day. Make it a habit for you to constantly reflect on your actions. Don't ask for another person's opinion about yourself. Okay, if you're doing a performance and you're going to be like, how did it seem, that is different. But don't ask about what kind of person do you think I am. If you find yourself overthinking everything, get tired. I used to have, actually I still kind of have the anxiety, like when I'm going to sleep I overthink. It just like naturally happens. So things that I do to like overcome the anxiety, to overcome the overthinking is, of course, is journaling every night before I sleep. It's like dumping whatever it is that on my brain, whatever it is that I can work, whatever it is that I want, whatever it is that I'm dreaming of, whatever abundance that I got that day, whatever things that I'm grateful of that day, it helps. Besides that, I also make sure my body is tired that the moment I hit the bed, I sleep. Be active. Make use of your body. Be tired. Don't, don't, don't rot on your bed. Your body knows when it needs rest. If you are just rotting on the bed all day and overthinking, your body is not tired, it's very well rested. And of course, it wants to stay awake. And the more awake you are, the more you are going to overthink, which is going to be more damaging. Go for a long walk. I almost sneezed. Go for a very long walk. Do the 10K steps. Whatever activities that is, I can't stress this enough. Moving your body, sweating your body, making use of your body, tiring your body is one of the healthiest thing that you can do to your brain. Your body and brain is connected. Okay, when your body feels good, your brain is gonna feel good, and when you feel good, you're gonna do better, and when you do better, your life is gonna be better, and when your life is better, you are gonna be attracting more opportunities. When better opportunities are coming, you are gonna be happy, and when you're happy, you would have you would easily move on. Accept the things that you have done. Be real to yourself. You might have wrong things, you might have done things that you shouldn't have done. You should accept that, face that. Don't guilt trip yourself. Don't torture yourself like, oh, I deserve this because I did this. Don't do that. Accept your mistakes, accept your flaws, and work on it. That is another way for you to move on. When you are so self aware of what is going on and what are the mistakes that you have done and things that you promised that you would never do that again to yourself or to another person, and you don't do it, when you're actively working on things like this, you would feel less guilty, less embarrassed about yourself, less hatred towards yourself. So once you accept these things, if you can forgive your partner, if you can forgive that person for whatever it is that they have done, and you have given them so many chances to be a better person, you should do it to yourself. You should give that many chances to yourself. You should give that many benefits of doubt to yourself. You should forgive yourself and love yourself all over again, and you will move on. Life is too big and too precious for you to be hung up. You will attract the love of your life. You will be there. Just work on yourself. Just think. Just work on your inner self and forgive yourself. Love, forgive, and love yourself all over again. You're gonna be fine, baby girl.